Welcome to the Memorize the Bible YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a brief introduction to the channel, and I'll be talking about the types of videos you might find here and also what you might find in those videos. So first of all, the focus of the channel is on memorizing the Bible, and that should be evident by the name. In particular, we're looking to memorize the Bible a verse at a time, and then hopefully to memorize whole passages, whole chapters, and even whole books of the Bible by building up those verses into groups, larger and larger groups. So what sorts of things will you find on the channel? Well, first of all, you'll find some memorization videos to help guide you through memorizing different verses. You'll also find some review videos where we will go back and review groups of verses we've already memorized. And you'll also find some playlists where all of the verse videos and all of the review videos are combined into consecutive order. In addition to these main types of videos, there are going to be some secondary videos on the channel, things like review videos, how to use this app for Bible memory or how to use this piece of software for Bible memory. And also there'll be some videos that are just there as a guide to help you on your journey to making your own Bible memorization routine. Okay, so what's in a typical video? Well, typical videos are memorization videos. And most memorization videos will look like this. They'll have the heading at the top with the verse reference. They will often have the previous verse written directly underneath it. And at the bottom half of the screen, you'll see the current verse we're trying to memorize. We'll read through most of that. And then once we've read through it, familiarized ourselves initially, then I will go through and try and explain the verse a little bit by just highlighting different words and maybe some words that are repeated, some ideas that are repeated, and so on. Once we've done that and we understand the verse a little bit better, we've got our heads into it a bit more, then we will look at writing out the verse by first letter. Once we've done that, you will see that there is the verse text, and underneath it, underneath every word, there is the first letter written underneath. We're going to try and recite the verse a couple of times by reading that first letter to remind us what the word is. Once we have become moderately comfortable doing that, we'll move away from the busy screen and just look at those first letters. Again, as we get more confident, we'll move on to this screen where we are trying to just recite the whole verse as a single chunk, but using the first letters still as a prompt. And then at the end of most videos, we'll also see this screen, which is where we will be reviewing all the verses in the current chunk of the chapter that we're memorizing. So that's a typical memorization video, but where should you start from here? Well, some ideas: you might choose a Bible chapter you want to memorize, maybe a passage, maybe a selection of verses. Well, have a look around the channel, find a playlist, find some videos you're interested in, and start watching. See you around.